conference. Welcome everybody to this press conference ahead of tomorrow's game between Zenit and Malmö FF. From Malmö FF we have our head coach Jon Dahl Tomasson and our forward Čolak. So we start with questions to our player Čolak. So who wants to start? Erik. Okay. Please introduce yourself before the question.
Гош, журнал «Спортэкспресс». Антонио, скажите, пожалуйста, ваши одноклубники Анел Ахмедходжич и Мартин Ольсен выделяли Артема Дзюбу в составе «Зенита». На ваш взгляд, кто самый опасный в составе «Зенита» и чем в целом опасен клуб?
Yeah, first of all, we play against Zenit, what is the leader of Russia, who is playing again in the national in Champions League. And yeah, I mean, I have a friend there, Dejan Lovren. What means I always follow also when he's playing, which players are playing. I know they have really big individual quality up front with yeah, Juba and I would say now in general all the Brazilian players they have. Of course, in the back with Lovren and Rakicki, all in all it's a really tough team to play, but yeah, we will see. We know we analyze the game and try to also take advantage out of the mistakes they can make.
Владислав Рябов, ФК «Зенит». В последние несколько сезонов уровень чемпионата России, возможно, немного упал. Но вот для вас, что значит чемпион России? Как вы воспринимаете эту команду?
Yeah, it means a lot for me. It's the highest level of football is Champions League. We play, yeah, the two champions of their countries against each other, and I mean, yeah, tomorrow we have the opportunity to show, to compete on this level. I think there are no easy games in this competition, so tomorrow we have to be on our level, to be individual on the highest possible level and to minimize any mistakes. So I think if we do that and if we are playing brave, we can achieve yeah, a good success tomorrow.
Antonio, are you looking forward to the duel against Lovren?
Yeah, first of all, I'm really happy to hear that he's healthy again. I saw that he didn't play the last couple of games, but yeah, when we were together in the national team, we already like joke a little bit about the games, but even him, he knew it will be, yeah, a difficult game in this group because every game is difficult for everybody. But yeah, first of all, yeah, I try to play as hard as I can against him, and there's no friendship in the game. But after the game, we will of course have a chat, hug, and yeah, hopefully the better one will win. And hopefully it's our side.
You were not very involved in the game against Juventus, few touches. What can you do to be more involved this time?
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing a position where you sometimes don't have to have too many touches to participate in the game. I try to play my usual game, to do everything for the team, to make my runs, to yeah, cover the balls, and at the end sometimes one touch is enough to score a goal. So yeah, as a striker, yes, you know, in all the history, sometimes you don't see them 90 minutes and then they're there, and yeah, it's sometimes my destiny, but I think still I try to give everything on the pitch. Everybody who knows me, who follow my games, that I'm a player of 100%. I try to help my team to yeah, play intelligent for the team, and then I think also the team will get the reward out of it.
After losing against Juventus, it's kind of pressure on you to maybe take a point here. How do you feel going into the game and feeling that pressure?
I mean, the game against Juventus was a game we could learn a lot from. I think even that we went really good into the game, but afterwards, okay, they took advantage out of the mistakes we did. But I don't put, I think, any pressure on the team or on myself in general. I think we just have to focus on ourselves, on our game, that we, as I said, take the highest limit and level out of our game, and then I think we can have a positive result tomorrow. And yeah, that's why I don't see there any pressure. We are here on the highest level. We can enjoy every game, and I think if we are there where we want to be, we can also take points.
Jon.
Any more questions to Antonio Čolak? Okay, thank you so much, Antonio.
Thank you.
And we can change to questions to Jon Dahl Tomasson. You want to start, Johan?
Yeah, in English then. Yep. Or Russia? No. Jon, it feels like that the players are very relaxed, and we just listened to Antonio here saying that there is no pressure, and we heard before RC talking about that this is just bonus games. Are you worried about that approach to these games, that it's just bonus and that they are not in the competing for maybe the third place or even going further?
I think first of all, we played four rounds to go into Champions League, which is a tremendous achievement for a club in Sweden. Champions League is not Europa League. It's on the highest level of football. The best players in the world are competing here. I think it's okay to be relaxed with the right mindset, because everybody wants to do a good performance. But we are playing against a very, very good side. Zenit actually deserved to win when they played away in Chelsea regarding expected goals. So it's the Russian champion who's been competing a lot of times in Europe, plenty of players who's used to playing international football. So of course it's going to be a big challenge tomorrow.
Jon, can you tell us if Peña is ready to start, and if Rex is available for this game?
Søren will not be available for the game. He's in Malmö, and we are still missing some players. I think more or less the 4 previous games in Sweden, we've been missing 8-9 players, which you can feel, of course. Every team in the world feel that when you're playing without maybe 8 players who actually can start as well. But we have our boys, and I would also rotate a little bit tomorrow, because we have played a lot of games. So there's not everybody who can play 5-6 games in the road. If you look at my players at the moment, regarding Sergio, he's looking better and better. Let's see what will happen tomorrow.
Здравствуйте, Роман Шлинский, спортивная редакция ТАСС. Выездная встреча в Санкт-Петербурге, и вот вы еще сказали про ротацию. Наверное, сейчас на какой результат рассчитываете, или все-таки какой результат вас, можно сказать, устроит в завтрашней игре?
First of all, but my striker Tony said, what my captain said the other day. Those games here in the Champions League is bonus games. We want to develop. We want to play our style of football. As a club, we want to develop, learn from this great experience playing Champions League football, being among those 32 teams in Europe which play Champions League football. I think if you look at what Zenit brought in this year, I think they used more than 200 million Swedish crowns. Last season, I think it was above 300 million Swedish crown, just so we understand a bit that is a very good side we are playing against. Thank you.
And Jon, what would you say about Artem Zumba as a forward?
They have two great forwards, of course. Excellent forwards. They can play together. They can be used in a game, as the coach also said, one-on-one. Extremely quality, both players, a bit of different qualities. If you saw Chupa, of course, he's famous not only in Russia, but also a very good player. And they have a lot of South American players from Brazil. So it's a nice challenge. We're looking forward to the challenge, and we are of course the underdogs tomorrow. But hopefully we can make one or two upsets in this group phase. That could be great.
Over there.
Jon, do you see this as a must-win game tomorrow for your chances to succeed in this tournament and perhaps finishing third and going to the Europa League?
We are not looking at that way. As I said before, we want to play our style of football, try to cope with a different level, with a higher level that we are used to. As I said in the beginning, this is not Europa League, it's Champions League. The best players in the world are playing this tournament. And of course we want to do it. We want to be brave with the ball and do the right things. We are playing against good side, but of course are also going to be opportunities, but we have to do the right and concrete things. And regarding the result, then we will see afterwards. But we are allowed to dream about an upset, but we are of course the underdogs.
Йон, вы знаменитый датский форвард, и этим летом сборная Дании разгромила Россию на Евро. В клубном рейтинге УЕФА текущего сезона Швеция пока идет на первом месте, Россия 38-я. На ваш взгляд, почему в целом скандинавский футбол прогрессирует, а российский деградирует? В чем причины?
I think first of all, Russia is a great football country. They have shown it for decades, for years, not only the national team but also in the league. I think personally we can be really proud what Malmö have achieved this season, going those 4 rounds. I think it happened 2 times in the history of Champions League football that a team went for a journey like that, playing 8 games. But what I'm really happy is the way we played those 8 games, our way of playing, believing in our vision of modern football, being very flexible, information, being very direct, being very short passing, so modern football. And I'm happy to be here in Zenit, playing against a very good side in a great city.
Hi. Will you have a different, maybe more defensive mindset going into this game compared to Juventus, where you started off pretty offensive?
I think each game need a different approach. We will be defending tomorrow. We will be attacking. Every game has different phases, and it's about. And I will say it a lot of times. I've said it a lot of times. Doing the right and the concrete things on the right moment. But it's also important to show that we are brave with the ball against a good side. That we can develop that part. I think. I don't know if it was the Swedish journalist I heard, Malmö went to Champions League football before, but they have never been doing that in a controlling way with the ball as well. So it's a bit of both things which you need on the highest level. You can't defend for 90 minutes, you can't attack, so we need to do the right things at the right moments.
ваша команда с «Зенитом» еще не играла, но лично вы встречались. Вот запомнился ли вам тот матч и чем он для вас был примечателен?
I remember we lost that game with Villarreal against Zenit many years ago. I think it was 2007. I think it was the old stadium we played here. Now we have a very beautiful stadium. So that's a long time ago. At that time, Zenit won the UEFA Cup final that year with the Dutch coach Dick Advocaat. It's many years ago, but a great achievement then.
Well, my Russian is not the best, but if you get help from Google Translate, you can see that Zenit tweeted and said that they have made the most detailed analysis in the history of Russian internet about you. How do you think you can surprise your opponent tomorrow?
First of all, you should start giving them a compliment. Of course, everybody's professional, doing a good analysis and doing that well. Like we have analyzed Zenit, so that's why I'm also talking about it's a very good site with special individual quality, with power, with speed. Of course, every team have some weak points, and I also told my players where those weak points. But we have to do the right things to get a result regarding those weak points because it's a top-class site.
Okay, thank you very much, and welcome to see the first 15 of our training session. Starts at 7. Thanks a lot.